What if I told you the United States doesn't actually have an official language? Sounds crazy, right? A country where almost everyone speaks English, but it's not legally declared as the official language. So how did that happen? Let's rewind the clock, way back to the 1600s. When British settlers first arrived in North America, they didn't just bring supplies, weapons, or dreams. They brought something even more powerful, their language, English. And slowly, quietly, it began to spread. But here's what most people don't realize. Early America was not English. It was a linguistic battlefield. Spanish dominated large parts of the South and West. French controlled regions like Louisiana. And Native American languages, they weren't just present, they were everywhere, hundreds of them. So English wasn't guaranteed to win. In fact, it could have lost. Then came the moment that changed everything, 1776. After independence, power shifted, the people writing the laws, running the government, building the education system. They all spoke English. And here's the truth, language follows power. And now, power was English. But here's the twist no one talks about. The Founding Fathers never made it official. Why? Because they feared control. They believed forcing a language would go against freedom itself. So instead, they made a bold decision. Let the people decide. And for a while, America almost went in a completely different direction. There were German-speaking communities so large that some believed German could rival English. You may have heard the myth. German almost became America's official language. Sounds crazy, right? It's not true. So what finally made English dominant? Immigration. Millions of people arrived in America, from Europe, Asia, and Latin America. They brought their languages, cultures, and identities, but they all faced one reality. If you wanted to succeed, you had to learn English, for jobs, for education, for survival. Then came schools, where English became the standard, then media, newspapers, radio, television, and later, Hollywood. Suddenly, English wasn't just a language, it was culture, it was influence, it was global power. By the 20th century, you didn't choose English, you needed it. And here's the craziest part. Even today, the United States still has no official language at the federal level. That means legally, you can speak any language you want, no national rule, no restriction. But despite that freedom, English dominates everything. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think the US should have an official language, or is it better this way? Drop your opinion in the comments. I read every single one. And if you want more untold stories and hidden truths about America, make sure to subscribe and join the journey.